2, just like you can see. This is the right side and it's facing the right side. So the side that you are seeing now is the wrong side. I normally do my markings on the wrong side. So after that, you draw a straight line at the edge. Draw a straight line at the edge. Now it is from this straight line we'll start our measurements. So the first thing to do is the first measurement to apply is your length. The length of the trouser is 39 inches. Don't worry, I'll be dropping the measurements on the screen so that you see them. So 39 inches. So from the line I made to 39 is what I have. Then my folding allowance is 2 inches, so I'll add 2 inches to the 39. So I'm going to be doubling my measurement because I want to have straight lines. Straight line. Since I'm not using set square, so I have to double my measurements. So another thing to do is to rule straight lines to connect the points I already have. Straight lines. You can see that it's straight. So the next thing to do is to get my crotch depth. My crotch is gotten from hip. My hip is 39 inches. So the hip of my client, not mine, is 39 inches. So this is 39. Here you can see this 39 divided by 2 by folding. You can actually use your calculator and to be more accurate. Fold it into 2, that is divided by 2. Fold it again, divide by 4. So whatever you have, you place it here. This is your crotch depth. This is your crotch depth. So the same thing here. Same thing here. This is your crotch depth. So I want to do all my markings before I connect them. The next thing to do is to get my knee level, and my knee from my waist to my knee was 22 inches. So I'll apply 22 here from this place, from the waist level to here is 22. So I also mark the 22 once again so that I have straight line. So let's connect all the points. Let's connect all the points. So this is my knee line connected. The crotch connected. Of course, this is the first straight line. Let me make it more visible. So are we good to go? So the next thing to do is to apply the crotch depth. The thigh measurement. My thigh is 24. So 24 divided by 2 is 24 here, divided by 2. You have 12 inch. 12. So you come here now. Just after this design, these cashmere tailor writings, you would measure the 12 inch. Measure the 12 inch here. Measure the 12 inch. So divide the 12 inch by 2. It's folded like this. You have it divided by 2. Of course, 12 inch divided by 2 is 6. So you can measure 6 straight and still have it like that. So this is the 6. So come here, measure 6 again. Come here and measure 6 again. 6, 6, 6, and 6. This is for us to get the gator line. So to make our trouser to fit perfectly, your gator will not fall to one side. So if you can follow these steps, so you rule a straight line to connect your 6, all of them. So you can see. So here we measured was 12. This 12. So that 12, you come back by 2 inches. Here is 2. You mark it. So our waist measurement is 34 inch. So 34 divided by 4, we are going to be dividing the waist by 4. That is the formula, because we are going to be having 4 different panels joining together at your waist level. So it's going to be divided by 4. So 34 divided by 4 is 34. Divided by 2 will give us 17. 17 divided by 2 give us what? 8.5. So here is 8.5. So know where your measurement is to start from. 8.5. Then you are going to add 1 inch allowance. Now the 1 inch, half will compensate for the side seam allowance and the other half will be for the zipper seam allowance. So that is it. So this point, you connect it to this point. Connect these 2 points. Sorry, let me cross check again. Here is 9.5 altogether. Here is 12 before. 12 minus 2 give us something like 10. So it's better to have 10 here. So you join this 9.5 to this 10. Can you see? So with your hand you are going to make a good curve here. Make a good curve here. So you have a curve there. So then the next thing to do is to come down by 1 inch, because for your trouser to fit you have to reduce it by 1 at the front, and you are going to be adding it at the back though. So after removing the 1, you draw it straight to the edge. So the next thing to do is to apply our knee measurement. On our knee line, the knee circumference that was measured is 22 inches. Is 17, sorry. The 22 is from the distance from the waist to the level. So the circumference was 17. 17 divided by 2. Here is 17. Here is 17. Here. Divided by 2. You have 8.5. So here is 8.5. So even the 8.5, I'm going to divide it by 2 again, so that I'll have my center point fall on this straight line. So 8.5 divided by 2 will be 4.25. This is 4.25 here. So we have 0 here, and we have 8.5 here. Are you following? So here at the ankle level, the ankle circumference is 13 inch. So we have 13 here. So the next, what to do is 13 divided by 2 is 6.5. And then the 6.5, the half of the 6.5 must fall on this gator line too. So we are going to still divide 6.5 by 2, which is 3.25. So this is 3.25. I hope you can see. So I'm using my floor so that my camera will be able to capture everything all at once. So 6.5 divided by 2 will give us 3.25, then 0 here and the 6.5 here. So if you don't understand, you can pause the video and then check again. So the same thing you measured here at the top, you still bring them down. Same thing, because this is your folding. It has to be the same, or the down part should be a bit bigger than this one, so that your folding will not have errors. So you measure it like this. So the next thing to do is to connect this point. First of all, have a straight line connected here. Straight line here too. Then also should be straight. So after the straight line, you're going to connect it this way. Connect it this way. Then connect it to your crotch. Are you following? So you have this. Then this one, this side too, connect it like this. Can you see that? Okay. After connecting it like this, so you connect it to this edge here. So I'm not using the instrument, that is why you notice what you are seeing. So then here you can have a straight line to the end. So I hope you followed it. So make sure your curves are not too sharp. Let it have shape, like curved shape. On a normal, I'm supposed to be using hip curve, or yeah, hip curve. So come down like this. Sorry. Can you see? The shape is out. So now we will cut. Let me get my scissors. Okay. So should I go through it again? So here is your first line, your crotch, your knee line, and your ankle line. So let's cut. No time. Start from the waist. Hope you're following. Okay. So here, so it now starts from here to cut this way. Okay, at this part, I want to use this place to cover my pocket. So my pocket is 7 inch from the waist. Let me use 7.5. So this 7.5 because the client is tall. So let me use 7.5. So at the 7.5 point, I will cut. Then remove this side. Can you see that? So that is what I'm going to be having. So I'll notch it a little. So here, my pocket is 2 inch from this side. I'll measure 2. So and then give it a notch there. Notch it. Yeah. So here. So I also mark my zipper point, which is 6.5. 6.5 here. And then our notch. Yes, my notch. Okay, you can do this type of notch instead. Yeah. So let's go. We have gotten the front panel. You can see the shape already. So the next thing to do is to cut the back panel. The back panel now, you can see this is how we cut it. But in this case, we are going to turn it like this. Turn it upside down. Turn it upside down. Can you see? Turn it like this. So make sure this the legs part align with this line, like straight. It should be as straight as possible. Can you see that? So now that it's straight, I'm going to cut straight on this line. So beginning from here, I'll cut following the front pattern. I'll cut this way like this. till I reach here. So can you see it now? So this is the point I need to mark it, this point. So after cutting it like that, I will like relieve it here, relieve it back, so like this, like this. So I want to add allowance to it. So like I told you earlier, the allowance for trouser is on the back panel, so the front panel will give you the exact thing you want to see. So here is 2 inch. My normal allowance is 2 inches because one half will compensate. Half in 4 places will give you 2, right? So that is why I'm going to be using 2 inches here. So here is 2. You can see it's 2 here. Here is 2. You need to make it 2. 2. Here should be more than 2. This place should be more than 2 because it's your crotch. You need allowance there for ease so that you can move freely. You need allowance there. So you stretch it until it's more than 2, like 2.5 to 3. It's okay. It's okay. So at this point, we can now cut. You can now cut. Because here is 2, 2, 2. Here is 2, like that. But at this point, it will be more than 2 because here is 3. So then, like I was telling you, at the upper part, before we took 1 inch. So in this case, we are going to be adding 2 inch. The 1 inch we took plus another 1 inch because our buttocks need rise. We need enough accommodation for our buttocks. So the next thing is to join. After the 2, you connect from the edge. Connect straight line like this. Connect straight line like this. And then here is 2 inch. 2 inch. So on that straight line, through the 2 inches, you're going to measure a line to come this way. Sorry, a line to come this way. And then here you have a line. Remember, you have a line here. So we're going to do another curve here. Can you see the curve? So run another curve here, and then I think you are good to go. You're good to go. So let's confirm. Here is 3. Here is 3. So make sure it is 3 inches because you will need allowance there. If you fail to make it 3 or make it enough for your client, there will be a problem. So here is 3. Then the rest will be 2, of course. So here is crotch. There is our crotch. So you can see it's 23. It's okay. So you can now start cutting from here. Now start cutting from here. So can you see that? So let's now cut from here. Mind my scissors. So mind you, you're not going to be cutting like the way you cut the front. So here you fold it back straight, fold it like this, and then cut through it. So this is your back. You don't need this on your back. So after here, you come down and cut it like this. Sorry, I've not finished it. Okay. Alright. I think you are done here. So you align the leg, trim it, let it be equal. Let it be equal. Let it be equal like this. So you can see that. So your trouser is ready. Trouser is ready. So the next thing to do is to notch where your pocket will be. Where your pocket, your dart. Sorry. Now I did not tell you why I added so much allowance here. It is to compensate for your dart. You know that there is need for that to give shape to your hip. So the dart will fall from here to the end, divided by 2. Divided by 2. So here is your dart. So you notch it right from here. Give it a notch. Can you see that? So I think at this point trouser is almost ready. It's almost ready. So the next thing to do is to mark the wrong side. This is the wrong side. This is the wrong side. Then you open it. This side is wrong. This side is wrong. So at this point you are done. So the next thing to do is to cut the waistband, the waist, the pocket. You will need another material for the pocket because this will not be enough. So this will only go for the waist and the belt loop. But I'm not going to be showing you that in the video. Maybe in my next I'll try to tell you, to show you how to cut pockets, a waist, and then thank you for watching this video. I hope I will see you in my next. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.